What is up? Thank you for coming to my channel, Prison POV. Shout out to the joiners, shout out the Point of View crew, and two awesome things are going on right now simultaneously. I almost can't even handle it. First and foremost, we're doing a viewer's choice, and you guys came through. Got my back like a brawl strap, shot me so many awesome questions. I have trouble picking. Straight up trouble picking. I hashed it out, brother. Here we are. We got the viewer's choice. A lot of them that I saw, the questions and comments, I'm just going to make into full videos. That's how good a lot of them were. So definitely a good video today. I'm excited about it. And today is the day. Been talking about it. I don't want to talk about it. I want to be about it. I don't want to talk about that trip to Oregon. I want to be about it and go, homeboy. And today I'm on my way. On my way home, sweet home. Well, I'm not, not home sweet home. It's home sweet home for somebody, like maybe the Vice President Derek, perhaps. So I'm going to Oregon. I can't wait. Going to pick up my ride, which I'm super happy about. The raffle is still in full effect. Brother, if you get into this raffle, you got an excellent chance of winning, because all bullshit aside, there's about 6 entries. I guess people weren't excited about it. Made me feel bad. I thought it was a cool raffle. I mean, the last POV crew shirt, an autograph book from Head from Corn. I mean, someone made a comment. Book looks like it has diseases. What does that even mean, brother? I mean, I might have put my coffee on it for a coaster. It might not be the cleanest, but it's signed. I'll wash it off with the wash dryer before I send it. And some prison art. Bro, how popular is prison art? I mean, I love it. I had it on my wall. Literally, I'm taking stuff and sending it that I have and love. But I'm going to fatten up the frog. I'm throwing in a Zippo. I'm throwing in one of my own personal shirts. Because it's obviously a cool shirt. I haven't worn it yet. A lot of times stuff I like, I won't even wear. I like it so much. The Converse I'm wearing to Oregon, I haven't had them for a year. Haven't even worn them yet. So I have a couple things tucked in the cut. I've not wore. Shooting out a personal shirt. I'm going to do some channel stuff too. The winner of the raffle, they're going to be able to pick a video. Kind of like viewer's choice, but you're guaranteed to get in. It's going to be a full-length feature. Whoever wins this raffle, bro, you say, Splinter, I want the video to be this. The video is going to be that. In addition, is a pack of stuff. Like I said, I added to it. It's $10 to get in. I can use it, bro. I can use it, man. I'm going to Oregon. I'm going to have to take the stops on the way back. I don't want to drive the car all the way straight through. It was looking like a couple little Motel 6. And now it's looking like pull up at a rest stop, break out the sleeping bag, and try out the old, I call it an extended cab, homeboy. It's an extended cab, station wagon. So I will lay that backseat down, dog, and do this. Anyways, that's what's up with it. So I would appreciate people getting on the raffle. Obviously, I can sure use it for this ride. So here we go for the trip to Oregon. Hey man, I am running late. I went to work today. Just came home, stayed a little bit longer than I wanted to. And I'm still in my work clothes. I say that because I don't want you to think I just rock this thing around. I wear it to work, keep the sweat out of my eyes. I mean, look at the boots, homie. Remember the story I've told before? About that guy who was in court? And his lawyer just came up like this. And he was like sitting like this. How much time am I looking at? D's. You're looking at D's. Nuts. So, man, let's do this viewer's choice, dude. I'm super excited about it. Virginia Slim. Cool name, by the way. I love cool, creative YouTube names. Virginia Slim. Where do out-of-state guys fit in? And he even threw guests out there. He's like with the Reston County. He's wondering, dudes from out of state, they come to California, where do they fit in? They fit in with whatever county they got arrested in. If someone comes from Oregon and they come to Orange County and they go to jail, they're going to say, I'm from Orange County. No, not jail. They say Oregon and jail, obviously. But when they go to the Pinta, when they go to prison, they're going to roll with the Orange County car, the Reston County, whoever they went through reception with. That's how that works. You know what I've always noticed about out-of-town guys? They always pick their state name for their name. You know how many, hey, Tex, what's up, Tennessee? I've met, hey, AZ, you know what I mean, Alabama. I even met a Utah. I didn't meet him at first. I just heard people say, Utah, what's up, Utah? I thought they were saying you're tall, and he was short. What does that mean? Cállate, way! What's up, Utah? To the guy who's like 5'2". I'm like, oh, clowning. No, it's Utah, brother, I'm from Utah. What's up? What's up, homie? Colorado on mines. Dude, they always pick it. And let me tell you about a dude from Bakersfield named Tex. This dude, Tex, was at a CCF, which is below level 1. It's a community thing. You have like no points to get there. They don't take violent offenders. Dude, you gotta have like a first termers, what CCFs are for. A CCF, bro. He went to a CCF and he got a warbird tattooed on his throat. The eagle's head was facing the wrong way, so it's like an incorrect warbird, and that's the most high-powered tattoo a white dude can get in prison is a warbird. It does not get much more high power than that. I mean, think about it, a warbird. He had a warbird on his throat, and he had a Southsider give it to him, and he didn't even earn it because he was at the CCF. Bro, they put a green light that was this big on his back, and it was blinking, and it had like, you know, the stuff they put on Christmas trees, like all kinds of like sparklies and stuff. Dude, this green light was like boop boop. It had sound, a green light. And I was at a spot one time, and all these dudes came in deep, 6, 7 dudes, and like, hey, we know that dude texted out. They've been looking for him. They finally, oh, we know where he's at now. Just smashed off. You want to go? I'm like, no, I think you guys got it. It's like at this point, like 9 against 1. Let me know how it turns out though. So, bro, don't be like that guy. I was trying way too hard. He also said he had a great question. Virginia Slim did. Do you still eat top ramens? He was asking about spreads. I'm gonna do a spread video. Yes, I eat top ramen. It's hard to find like top ramen though. They have all these counterfeit companies out now, wannabes. And last night I was starving Marvin, homeboy. I'm gonna save my money for this Oregon trip. I had a top ramen, opened it up, no seasoning packet, dude. Snarf, snarf, no seasoning packet. I ran with it. Everett Snowson, is there ever a celebration where every race comes together? He asked. No. Well, Christianity is the only time you're gonna see all races coming together. And when that happens, you better believe those white boys are going to be watched like a hawk. Especially how deep they get into it. Because there was a movement, a Christianity movement, in pre-trial one time. Seemed like everyone in the pod was involved. No, I can't say that. I'm exaggerating. Half the pod, a group of dudes. 3 or 4 woods. Some from every race. They're like 20 deep. Out in the day room, they'd hold hands. They'd hug afterwards. Some white dudes hugging black dudes. And they'd have spreads. They had something called blinders in prison. Sometimes you just have to go, I didn't see that. Like, I don't even want to look. I know they're preparing food over there. I can only imagine. I'm sure they're all eating after each other. It's a big no-no. But who wants to push up on a Christian? Or any religion? Like they're doing the religious thing. They're serving God. I'm not going to get in the middle of that. Okay, you do you. But I dare you. We dare you to step out of line one time. So these 2 woods over there banging the Christianity. Hugging all races and eating after them and holding hands. And just doing a big love fest. When some dope came in, those 2 words were the first one on it. Where's it at? Where's it at? I got money, I almost fell. Hey, I got 70 on it. What's up? I got money. Where's it at? Everyone's like, what? You've been banging that Christianity, doing all that stuff you're doing. Now you're the first one chasing the dope sack. Boom! They took him to the corner, start beating him down with a quickness. And I was involved. I was back there. I was gonna throw some punches. I was involved in the whole thing. Not really calling the shot with somebody else, but hey, I was there, available. If they need a couple extra swinging fists to issue this discipline out. But when some dudes were punching, they start mocking. Like, call on Jesus now. Ask Jesus to help you. And I was out. I mean, it's all fun and games. They start mocking the Lord. I cannot participate in that. And again, like it's like 8 on 2. I think you guys got this. So, be that as it may, bro. No, the races do not come together ever, except for Christianity. And, hey, that's what's up with that. So, Isaac Hernandez. I can say this. I believe Isaac Hernandez is my first subscriber. What's up, homeboy? Been with me this whole time. You know, it's nothing but the utmost love and respect. Been with me this whole time, brother. First subscriber. I can honestly say that. What's up, Isaac Hernandez? Much love, doggy dog. So, he said, what's it like being a first-termer? It's definitely a trip being a first-termer, man. It really is. When you're catching that first term, you're fighting your felony, you go to court and they sentence you to prison, you're like, dang. It's like a trip. You haven't been there. It's everything you hear about, though. I didn't even notice I was at prison when I went to Wasco Reception, though, because when I walked in, I was surrounded by so many homeboys that I knew from county jail. It's like a big get-together, a big party, a summer party. What's up, brother? As soon as I walked in, like, Splinter. I was like, what's up, dog? Hey, man, you know anything about real estate? Is that a lot? You know anything about electricity? Is it shocking? I'm in the house. What's up? Of course, they're probably all Splinter, because they knew I brought tobacco with me. Come on, now. But, hey, dude, I didn't really notice it until I went to the main line. Then you walk in, the homeboys aren't there. No one's shouting Splinter. You're getting everyone's giving you the mean mug. And what's different is you start dealing with outside cars. I'm from Bakersfield. I'm used to dealing with the Bakersfield homeboys. You drop names. You meet someone, and they know someone you know, and you start talking. That's how you build status. You drop names. I know that dude. Then you get there. No one knows the homeboys. You can't really, you drop names because you start naming their homeboys. It takes a while to build up to that. That's a whole nother video. But dude, it's a trip. Dealing with other cars and going to prison for the first time is definitely a trip. First termers are often put on status too. You're a first termer. Borderline looked down upon. There's a situation once, man, real quickly, I kind of made myself look borderline stupid because they were clowning. There was a bunch of first termers that were messing up. Taking it into the shot caller, the dude had the keys for the building, was just like always had a headache dealing with all this first termer drama. He's like, I'm going to put like a key holder just over the first termers to deal with all this sort of nonsense. I'll pick one first termer to be in charge of all of them. And I was like, I'll do it. And he wasn't even serious. Everyone's like, oh, what? And I was like, I was just joking. I mean, you were joking, I was joking, we're all here joking. I see you, you see me. You joked and I joked back. Yep. You know I got a lot of energy because I'm trying to hurry. That's what's up with that. Josh Robinson. Explain how TV situation works in prison. What channels do you get? Are they censored? Do you get the butt naked channels? Butt naked channels. That's why usually on the weekend you'll be reading books. Unless, I mean, I'm not into sports. So football, golf, tennis. You know, the 3 channels you get. The weekend's a bunch of garbage. During the week, it's got some cool stuff. Whatever. But, and he said as a censor, dude, trip on this. When I was at Soledad, because in prison they give you 2 movies every Monday. New releases that come out. They're the PG. But at least you get 2 brand new movies a week to watch. Then play them on the movie channel. And I was at Soledad and they came out with Charlie Wilson's War. They played that movie. It was a good movie. In that movie, there's a scene that lasts a split second of some people sitting in a jacuzzi, a hot tub, and there's some breastises. And some people saw that at Soledad and went and complained. Went and told the warden, put kites in. No, take that movie down. It shows nudity. And they took it down, dude. It was up like a day or 2. I didn't get a chance to watch it. Dude, I was like, what? I was heated, homeboy. I can't believe someone told on the breastises in prison. What would be their motive, dude? Homeboy, that was just shocking to me. But yes, it's censored. But however, when I got to Arizona's a whole different cha-cha. Like satellite TV, 100 channels. They give you a remote. Bro, I'd be using a remote doing the TV's like this far away. Sometimes I would use my toe before the remote. Sometimes I get like big sticks. Like those, I can't remember what they're called. They're called, so I tip my tongue. It's like a wooden rod. Dang it, I can't remember what it's called. Hey, anyway, I've known a couple people have had those channel changers. Soon the homeboy seen, they said, give me that, and they break it down and make filetos. We just bust up your channel changer and made a fileto out of it. 3 of them. It's called a dowel, a wooden dowel. So hey, that's what's up with that. In county, the Paisa's get a TV. So much drama, dude. They put an English-speaking TV over here for whites, Southsiders, and blacks. They put a TV over here, Spanish only, or the channel anyway, for the Paisas. And it always becomes a problem because there's beds real close to the TV. And so people will be sleeping, they'll have the Spanish TV going loud, there'll be crowded, a bunch of people over there, soccer, caliente. And dude, it's a drama. I've seen so many riots over that TV with the Paisas. Usually it's the Paisas and the blacks. Seems the blacks got no tolerance for it. So, hey, I've seen a lot of riots. We'll get into it. Here we go. We're moving right along. Mikey gets lucky sluts. Why not check in with parole? Why abscond? Good question. You know why I did so much prison time? I only have 2 terms. The reason why I've done so much prison time is because I never reported to parole. And if you know anything about parole, when you get off on the streets after doing your term, they give you 3 years of parole. You catch a violation that extra year, that's 4 years of parole. How parole works is you're good for 4 years, and then you're done. But if you abscond, the clock stops. You got 4 years hanging over your head. Just stops. Then when you go do a violation for a year, now you have 3. You go do a violation for 6 months, you have 2 years and 6 months. You do another 6 months violation, you have 2 years of parole. You do another violation, you could burn up your 4 years in violations, or you could burn it up on the street. I burned all my 4 years up 2 different times in violations. 8 years, I did 8 years in prisons. Yeah, several prisons. 8 years in the pen, just violations alone. Because I would never report. Reason being, my first term, dude, was on a pill. My first term was bullshit. You guys heard me mention before. I was threatening my ex-wife over the kids. I called and talked smack at 11:30. I called and talked more smack at 11:45, 11:50, 12, and 12:10. And each phone call was a charge, which is stupid. It's 1 course of conduct, 1 argument. It should have been 1 charge. Not hit me with 5 terrorist threats, bro. Send me the pinta. Should have been just 1. If I steal your car 3 times, if I steal your car and park it, come back and steal it again and park it, steal it again, 3 Grand Theft Autos? Anybody? Or just 1? Just 1! So it was on a pill. I thought I would win. I got it and absconded. Parole, who needs parole? I'm not going to have parole. And I lost a pill. And I thought, they could pound it. Not only that, I don't want to get dark, but I do not like peeing in front of people. I have to go check on parole and pee. Dude, when I was 5 years old, just real quick, I was abducted from a park. I didn't get abducted very far. It was a swimming pool, a bathroom connected to the pool, and a park. I was playing at the park. My mom was just right here, and some dude ushered me into the bathroom. Messed around, bro. And I got away because I told him he took me into the shitter. I told him I had to pee. And he told me I could go to the urinal. But instead of go to the urinal, I ran out. Help, help, help. And he got caught. Did 10 years in prison. He went to Bakersfield. Got stabbed in the county jail by the homeboys. That's what's up. But bro, based on that, I do not like peeing. The one time I did in front of people, like a parole officer, the one time I did do good on parole, I lasted out here 7 months, checking in every day. It's because I got out to an inheritance. And I didn't want to blow it off. I don't want to have this money. I had this money and I had a house. I was trying to do good. And my parole officer would take 2 of us in there at a time to pee. I would let the other dude go pee, and I would be in the corner and start peeing. My parole officer would go, no, wait till you come to the toilet. And I'm like, hell no. Neither one of them are looking at me. And they're over there looking at that guy, and I'm like, handle my business. I handle my bottle full. I used to love it because no one was looking. So, dude, that's what's up with that. I absconded because I wanted to. Blue waffle breakfast. The Rutina. I'm curious about the time on this thing, man. The Rutina. Great question. He says, who did it hardest? The routine. There's always that dude. When you get to a yard, there's always 3 or 4 dudes that go out there and they just do burpees all day long, and they just excel, and that's like all they do. So there's always like some standouts. You'll go out there and like, oh, him doing burpees again. Rain, sunshine, sleet, snow. Who does the weakest routines, he said? People in discipline. Hey, you're in trouble. You messed up. Break the house off 123. They're going to be like, oh, 1, 2. So yeah, discipline, then I'll put the heart to it. What was my favorite? I love a push-pull. I love one day to do push-ups, dips, and next day to do pull. And to kind of pull up curls. You push one day, pull the next, and of course burpees first thing in the morning and the afternoon, push-pull. And he said, hey, what was the schedule daily? Often you'll have different workout partners. Like at Corcoran, I worked out with Tom in the morning. We did burpees. 105 push-up burpees. So 500 push-ups like that. Then later on, to work out with Eddie Adams, the homeboy. And later on, I'll work out with somebody else. Different workout partners doing different things. I would love to push-pull. Now, the hole is always the hardest routine. And when I went to the hole at Kern Valley, when I came down from Arizona, there's 2 other white boys in there, and they're from Kenai. They're skinheads. The white boy, the wood number is 23. The skinhead, white boy skinhead number is 88. Wood's 23, skin's 88. So woods would do 123 or 23, 123, 23, and skinheads do 88, 188. I'm talking about repetitions. I'll do 123 burpees, 23 pull-ups, or just 23. So I go to the hole, and after me of 2 years doing 23, 23, 123, I get the hole with those dudes, and it's 188 and 88. And it made a difference, dude. Doing 188 burpees instead of 123. Or 88 of these instead of 23. So like, oh. And okay, the hardest routine though, look at Hot Rod. Homeboy Hot Rod. Much love to him. We're at the whole Soledad. They have us on this yard. They have the other dudes over here separated by a chain link fence. Just luck of the draw what side you went to. All the woods, all the white boys, all the skins. We got to do the same routine. It was the whole routine. We get out there. Everyone pivots. Hot Rod goes, let's not pivot. You and I are from Bakersfield. We're going to do the hard. We're going to break them off. We're going to finish before everybody else. We're going to do a better routine than everybody. We're superior. We're Bakersfield. He had that set triple mentality. So we didn't pivot. Him and I did this. Which I didn't have nothing to prove, bro. I didn't know why he was doing that, but I went with it. Okay, we got done quicker than everybody else. I went to go drink water. He goes, no, you can't drink water. Wait till we get in this. Wait till everyone's finished. Then you got water. I thought, nah, dog. I'm drinking water, homeboy. We're going to fight over this one. We're going to fight over this one. But I'm... Drink my water, dog. Know what I mean? So, Martin Sandstert. Ever run into someone on the streets who you removed in prison? Yes. One time you removed this dude for stealing a phone card. Didn't catch him red-handed. Kind of checked out. A phone card was missing. All of a sudden he's on the phone all the time. We jammed him up. He's like, no, they accepted the call. They haven't been. Him in there 2 months. I've been on the phone. Now all of a sudden you're over in the corner. Dude, you should have played it off, dog. You fronted yourself off. Missing phone card. You're on the phone. You never have been. Get your ass beat. So later on, I'm on the streets, I need a ride. And it's funny, because this chick called up one of her homeboys to give me a ride. She's like, okay, Splinter, I got your ride. She goes, hey, no disrespect, Splinter. I hate to even ask you this question, but he wants me to ask. She's like, you're not PC, are you? She goes, I don't care, but he not going to give no one who's PC a ride. Whoever this dude is, give me a ride. I was like, no, I'm GP. I'm pro GP status, homeboy. I'm like, no, I'm not PC. He's like, all right, he's going to come give you a ride. And I thought, okay, who's this dude? Whatever. I don't care that he asked. Okay, I can respect the fact you don't want to get a PC ride. Whatever, I'm GP. Hurry and give me this ride. He shows up and it's that dude. He'd be down over the phone card. acting all hard, talking about he ain't gonna give a PC a ride when he's probably a PC. So then we get in the car, and it was crazy. I had asked to use his phone. Remember, we beat him up over a phone call. I was like, hey, can I use your phone? As soon as I said phone, he started being like twitching. Gave me the ride, though. So, Gilbert Carmarello. When was the first time you tried heroin, and did you look for it, or was it offered to you? The first time I did it, there was a drought of speed. I was on speed back in the day, late 90s, early 2000s, and there was a drought. Couldn't get it anywhere. Bumped into this dude on the store, said, hey, can you get some? He goes, yeah. Like, man, we're gonna go get some. We took these apartments. He came out with Garaga. Not speed. It's like, oh, man. Of course, me and my cousin did it anyway. I hated it. I hated it. Every time I did it in the pen. I hated it. I would do it, yes, but I couldn't stand it. It made me sick. I didn't like it. I didn't get into it till Oxycontins. I got strung out on Oxycontins. I did a violation to homeboy Ironwood, and he got busted for selling them. He's telling me Oxycontins, how bomb they are, blah, going on and on and on about them. And I met some chick, Peaches, at a motel. She wanted to come to my room. I said no. And then she showed up. She said, I got Oxycontins. I was like, well, come in. And she came in, dude, and she smelled like 3 different kinds of shit. I was like, all right. I was thinking to myself, okay, you stepped in some shit. You didn't wipe that good last time you went. And I think someone, like, you have some kind of shit in your backpack somehow. Like, maybe someone got mad at you and picked some up and put it in your backpack. Because I smelled 3 different... Homeboy, you're, like, foul. But come on in with Oxycontin, Peaches. Be that as it may, bro. So, I hated it, man. Hated it. Yee boy said, what's the difference between Paisas and Southsider program? Exact same in county jail. The Paisas are like extension of the Southsiders. You get it right with the Southsiders, you best believe the Paisas get out their back. You're right with the Paisas, Southsiders right there. They're like inseparable. But in county and in prison, it's much different. It's much different. I remember with the big riot at Soledad, Woods against blacks. Now I hate whites against blacks, not just Woods, skinheads there too. I don't like reading sign language. Not everyone does it the same. It can be a little bit trippy. It can be hard to pick up on. After the big riot with the white boys and the blacks, a bunch of people at the hole, the yard's still down. I'm at Toradorm. This Northino says, hey, Wood, they want you on the window. I go look out a window, facing at the handball court, and a Southsider. And he's handcuffed and he's sign language me. And I'm like, damn, I have to watch it, because if I don't, I can get in trouble. He called me. He knows who I am. It's important. I have to read. I'm like, oh, I hated it. And he just said, hey, tell the Paisa got Southsiders back. I was like, oh, all that for that? Anyway, be as it may, I appreciate it, man, if you got involved in the raffle through cash or Venmo. I really would, man, because I'm going to Oregon, and I'm not having... I was going to try to stay at a motel room. It looks like I'm going to be at a rest stop in a sleeping bag because the funds aren't there. But I'm going to get there and back with this car. The raffle will be that. I promise you that. Where's my guitar? That rhymed. Anyway, hey, much some respect. I'm going to go live this weekend, announce the raffle winner. Oregon, here I come. Cut a string and let it fly. Peace!